Hey everyone, welcome to today's little jaunt. We're back up at, well, I think Ferry Den, Montrose area, overlooking Montrose Basin, and we're going on the hunt to try and find the former site of the beautiful Rossie Castle, which got blown up in about 1967. But we're going to try and see if we can actually get to the exact site of where the castle used to be. I don't think there's anything left of it at all, maybe one little fragment. But I just want to go and say I've actually been on the exact point. So see if we can find it. We're heading this way first, along the old path to Craig, I think the name of the place is. I've been along here once before. So I've got nice views over Montrose here. There's the old steeple and the basin. So the history of Rossie Castle, I'm just kind of summarising here, guessing really. 1700s, it was actually bought through slavery money from Jamaica. But the guy, I think, that bought the castle in the end came round and started a campaign to abolish slavery, even though the castle he bought was built from slavery money. But yeah, I think it fell into disrepair when the guy died. Willie Henderson, who was a well-known footballer back in 1930, 1940, 1950s in Montrose, bought the castle for £1, but then it was just left to ruin. And I say it was blown up, I think it was 1957. I need to do my history and these kind of things when I do these little videos. But yeah, it got blown up. And I think there was an application to build some houses on it, but as far as I know, nothing ever happened. So the land is still there, where the castle used to be. So I think it's just up here, about a mile's walk, in amongst all these bramble bushes. Now these are the gates into somewhere called the Craig. I think that's another big kind of mansion house. Quite a lot of big houses and castles up here. Kinnaird Castle, and there's Dunnaird Castle over there somewhere. That's Craig Church. Here, like this, there's a nice little kind of folly down there. Look, nice little bridge. Look at that. So we can get down there. Old letterbox. There's probably CCTV cameras. Let's just go down a little bit and have a nosy. Never been here before. Yeah, it looks very grand, doesn't it? They've got these little mushroom things on the entranceway. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further, folks. I think it's private property, but look, that's very interesting. That must be the entrance into the Craig. So if anybody knows in the comments if you can actually walk down there. I know you can, it's free to roam, but I'm sure this is somebody's pathway. There's nothing on the entrance that says private, but I just presume this is obviously somebody's driveway. Right, so we'll continue down this way and straight along this road for a bit, and then we just cut off there at some point. Probably could have driven down here actually and parked, but I wasn't too sure about the parking availability. So today is officially September, so happy September everybody. Thanks for tuning in once again on my little walks that I do around the Angus area, mostly, or Fife, just wherever. I think I'm down in Edinburgh again on one day this week, so I've got a meeting to go to training, so I'm going to have a quick week around Edinburgh again, see if we can find anything new. But yeah, Sunday today, so we were going to go and see Jag and Rosie today, but I think they've got a barbecue or something on, so just leave them to it. So I just thought I'd come out for a little walk. We've got the Liverpool Man United game on later, so we're going out to watch that. need to go home before 4 o'clock for kick-off. And that's about it for today, really. Just a lazy Sunday. Somebody else walking in the fields over there, look. Where are they? There. Mystery person. I see some lovely houses up here. We've got stacks and stacks of cornfields. Look at that. As far as I can see. Now, I can see roughly where I want to go. I can see there's a big red sign, which normally means no entry, so it could be a no-go, folks. Let's just keep going on, see how close we can get. So Rossie Castle was over in that direction, just there where those trees are. So see if we can get down that path a little bit. This would have been an entrance to the castle here, folks. Now the signs are saying Thorntons. So it's actually up for sale, this area. So, interesting. Let's go and have a wee look if I can. Here, Thornton's building plot. So this would have been the entrance to the castle, folks, down here. And as I say, the castle just stood over there. So we'll get as close as we can, just to see. So I'll put a couple of pictures up here of Rossie Castle, and you can see how grand it used to be. Beautiful old building. Must have some view in its day as well, looking over the basin and the hills. Yeah, so the red sign that I saw that I thought said stay out was actually the Thorntons sign. So I did read online that this area had planning permission for a couple of houses, but that was from like maybe 5 years ago. So obviously the planning permission has now gone through, and they're going to sell this land for houses. It's a plot, a building plot. So we need to see if we can find anything that remains of the castle. I don't think there's a single thing. They did say when they were digging down, they did find old bits of the castle, but I think there's absolutely nothing left. So here we are, folks. I think the castle would have stood right here, right in this area where the trees are. Going on as far as we can on the path. If we want to buy a bit of land, it's for sale. The old site of Rossie Castle. It could have been anywhere, folks. It could have been here. It could have been here. It's quite hard to kind of suss it out. We need to look at some old maps maybe and see if we can get an idea of where it was. Looking at the old images, folks, and old map images, it's here. It used to sit just here in this area, just on the bend here, right over this whole area. Looks like there's a pond or something over there, according to the maps. But yeah, this is exactly where Rossie Castle would have stood. What do I'll go and look on the Thorntons page and see what they're advertising at as well. But yeah, this is the old site of the castle. Let's just go down a little bit more. See what's hidden behind these trees. Path goes on and round. So we're walking in history here, folks. The old driveway of the castle. The whole massive castle that used to sit here. There's a pathway that goes down there. We'll go back down that way in a minute. Here, look what the old pathway's still here. So again, this must have been part of the whole area, whole Rossie Castle area. Right, so you can see the road up there, and there are some houses just there. But there's the kind of pond. You can just see it there in the picture. That's what's on the maps. There's a pond there as well, which used to be the ponds that belonged to the castle. It's still there, hidden away in the trees, which is obviously where the other path goes to. So we'll go and check that out in a second. Right, some kind of desire path here, so we'll go along it just a little bit, see where it goes. I mean, there's lots of thorns and things, so got shorts on again today. September, still got shorts on. Right, so the pond's over that way. I don't actually know where this goes. Kind of ducks and things on the pond. Right, there's a bit of sight off the old Rossie pond. Yeah, I don't think this path actually goes anywhere, folks, but we've got a good view of the actual pond, which we saw on the map, which I say was part of the castle ponds. So this would have been the leisure area maybe of the castle where they used to go fishing and maybe even boating, you never know. Again, I'll look it up online and see what it says. There's an old gate up there. But yeah, absolutely nothing left of the castle. Maybe these old gates, these are maybe all part of the old castle as well, castle grounds. That could be all that remains. Right, there's an old wall still standing in there, so again that's probably a bit of the old castle walls maybe, a bit of the grounds. Going in under the trees here. I think we found a bit of the old castle. I've got a swing. And there's like a bench over there, so this is used for something. Yeah, this is unusual, folks. I think this is a bit of the remains of the castle that I'm on here. Look, this little bit here. Why is it a swing though? This could be bits of the old wall here as well. There's an old bit of concrete here. There's the old wall, the trees kind of coming out of it. Yeah, I think this is maybe still in use for something. There's another bench over here. Very mysterious. There's a little bench here, folks. Somebody's obviously put there. I don't know why. There's not a view to anything. It's just like a nettle field. So it's either been there since the 1950s, or somebody's put it there. They've actually been stung on the blooming nettles. More concrete slabs here, look. Right, okay, not sure what this is meant to be, but I've been stung loads of times, so I'm going to get out here, out of this nettle-woven forest. But yeah, that's a bit strange. I don't know what this is meant to be. I think this bit over here, though, is definitely better than the old castle. So what do we think, folks? Do you think this is the remains of the castle? Right, not sure, folks. Could just be a den. Could be these people's houses over there, maybe just use it as a den or something, but it's a bit strange. I'd love to go through there and just have a look, but it's a bit boggy and I say it's full of nettles and things, so not today. But I'm glad I've been here because I never knew it was actually here. I always imagined that Rossie Castle was over on the other side, heading towards Rossie School. So yeah, I've actually been now. I've actually been and stood on the exact spot. Imagine all the dignitaries that have walked up here or had the horse and carriage on this road back in the 17, 18, 1900s. Probably more so 1800s, I would think. Driving outside the big mansion door here. Getting out the horse and carriage, in for Sunday dinner or the Sunday ball. Maybe royalty's been here, you never know. I'm going to look it up. And of course there's somebody coming down this way, probably to check up on me, but there's no sign saying keep out. So if they ask what I'm doing, I'll just tell them the truth. Right, I'll switch the camera off for the moment. It's actually somebody with a dog, so I actually might ask them if they know anything about the history of the old kind of castle as well. Then it could have been,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Might have been.
I need to look up online and see. Oh, it's fine. Well, thanks for the information,
Oh,
mate.
no
Cheers,
bother at
appreciate
all.
it. Right,
Cheers.
thanks, Dan. See you later. Right, really nice guy there. He's giving me all the information. He said, yeah, this is definitely part of the old driveway, and he used to have rhododendron bushes all the way along. He says the guy just stays down here. He remembers it getting blown up down in 1957. And he said, yeah, it used to be a huge big place. Now, he mentioned the bit of stonework in there as well, and he's not sure if that was part of the original castle or if somebody started to build a plot to build a house and it's part of that. But he does think it's part of the old castle as well. But he stayed here all his life, he said, and he's had lots of different things. This was cordoned off at one point, so nobody can get down. But since the plots have been for sale, it's open, so you can come walking down here. It is not private until the houses are built, if they ever get built, because the plots of land are still available. But yeah, that's it, folks. Very interesting. Rossie Castle, ancient history right here. People probably drive past this every day and don't realise there used to be a massive castle here that maybe, you just never know, maybe was the Bridgerton or the, what's that other series called? Thingy Manor, Downton Manor of its day, the Scottish version. Also read there online that part of the old castle, when it got blown up, a lot of the stonework got used to widen the Arbroath and Montrose Road. So when you're driving up between Arbroath and Montrose, you're probably driving over a bit of history as well, because part of the castle ruins are in the road. Right, so back down the road we go. Haven't seen a car yet. This is not a main road, but is a road you can drive down, but so far they've not seen any cars, which is good. Right, so rather than cutting through the field where that haystack is over there, we're just going to go around this way along the main road through the little village of Craig and back down to where the car's parked. Now you can actually just see way away in the distance. If you hang on a second, I'll just zoom in if I can. The top of Fennyden Lighthouse, Skurdiness. See it? There it is, Skurdiness. Right, got a couple of horses in the field over here. Wonder if they'll come over and say hello. Probably not. There they are, look. There's another grand old house in here. It's like an old castle as well, Cuckton House that is. Very posh. Right, the only thing I didn't think of was there's no path, I don't think, on this first little bit of road. No, there's not. Oh well. Just need to watch where we go. Look at that view over Montrose. You can see right over to St Cyrus and everything. The big steeple in the middle. And we can see the basin and the viaduct there. Amazing views. What else can you spot? There's the Bamsey statue right in the middle. So Rossie Castle, and there's also Rossie School, which is where I thought the castle was. Rossie School, I think, is a big old house as well, which is now used as a kind of home. I think it's for special needs. I'm not too sure. It's used for some kind of school anyway. And Rossie Island. I think this whole area used to be an actual island before the bridge was built, I do believe. Hence the name Rossie Island. I think Rossie Island is more down near Ferryden in the harbour. That's officially called Rossie Island because there's actually a walk you can do, the Rossie Island walk. But because the bridge is there now, it's not an island anymore. Getting some lovely houses up here too. Look at them. Beautiful. I think if you carry on walking down that way, you'll come down to either Ouzon or Ferry Den, one of the two, but it's a straight road that goes on for miles. Maybe we should do that walk one day. I'm turning left here. Now, there used to be a really nice bench here that you could sit on, and look, it's all rotted away now, so I think it needs replaced, because there's a beautiful view up here of the basin and Montrose. There we go, simple things like a cup of coffee and a view. So thanks folks, thanks so much for watching. Remember and like, subscribe, watch some of my other videos if you want to, but always appreciate you watching, all 200-300 of you, 10 a year, 20 a year. Thanks so much folks, I will catch you again through the week. Bye.